So what I'm going to do today, and I want this to be as interactive and fun as possible, is to help you really take control of your personal finances. Now, you may not think you have any personal finances right now, but you are going to have them. And you are in a fantastic position to do really well because you haven't made that many mistakes yet. Every time rates fall by a quarter point or more, it automatically comes down.
Here to tell us everything you need to know to really protect you is the author of Master Your Debt, Jordan E. Goodman. Welcome, Jordan.
Great to be with you.
So important day today.
Okay. Yeah, there are things that are going to help with young people. They can't market cards to those under age 21 unless they have independent proof of income,
So
or you get a cosigner. You should be conservative both as an investor and a consumer. The stimulus will give you a deduction for that whether you lease or buy. It's sales tax, however you pay it. And you know, Neil, it really hasn't gone down to the pump yet. Well, the people who participate, first of all, you have to be getting Medicare. Okay, so we got you housed, we got you a job, your budget's in good shape, you know what your net worth is, you're doing really great. Now we're going to give you some employee benefits. Okay, so the thing you're going to get is a retirement plan, and the idea is you can put in money on a pre-tax basis, so you're avoiding taxes up front. It grows tax deferred in that account, and then in retirement you take it out and pay taxes on it at that time.
We don't really learn a lot about daily life once we graduate, how to manage our finances and stuff, so I think it was very useful being someone who's about to enter the real world.
I really enjoyed it, actually. I really liked how he covered a lot of diverse topics, ranging from insurance to cars to personal finances and investments. Sometimes when you're in college, you don't really think about it, and when you have to start thinking about it, it's way too late. You're looking at your tax form or you're looking at your first check and you don't know what to do with it. So I thought this was a good thing.
It's something you don't want to really talk to your parents about, or like you do, but you kind of want to like get an outsider's perspective.
I thought it was great just sort of putting everything on the radar you need to be thinking about.
I wasn't sure if I was going to go, but I'm really glad I went. It was a lot of information that my dad might be able to tell me if I, listened to him ever. But it was a lot of information condensed into an hour that I probably wouldn't have been able to figure out by myself.
Question over here, go ahead.
Credit ratings agencies give you a higher score for charging and paying off, for example, $100 each on 4 cards than just charging $400 to 1 card.
Because they want a diversity. They want to see if you're responsible in 4 places, it's better than being responsible in 1 place.
How many credit cards should someone our age have? What about used cars? In that case, does it make more sense to buy rather than leasing?
With the 401ks, like every time you change corporation, does it start over again or does it transfer with you?
What percent should you be like putting towards retirement at our age?
So let's say you pay off like your student loans or something. How long does that take to be reflected in your actual credit score?
If you're not using a real estate agent, how can you be sure that the person you're renting from is reliable? Like what are things to look for? Or are there websites you can check?
Should we be thinking about retirement, especially if you know you're not going to be making very much money, like you're just not going to have a whole lot to set aside?
A lot of people who are graduating now are still covered under their parents' health insurance, so what's the benefit of staying under that or joining your company's health insurance?
If right now you have a credit card that does not have like a good deal, like lots of fees and stuff, is it good to close the account? Because I heard that'll affect your credit score negatively.
Do you have any advice for subletting, like if you're only staying in a place for like 3 months?
Definitely more guys, and definitely juniors who are going and working at any internship this summer. I think it's really important to kind of know the system as early as you can to kind of get more information, get your questions answered, and get your game plan.
It's also nice, I think, for sophomores and juniors because if you're a senior, some of the things you might almost be too late depending on what your plans are. I mean, I found it beneficial. I'm a sophomore.
I think like anyone who plans on making money in the future should come to this because the earlier you start thinking about it, you're aware of more what's going on, hearing things in the news, you're aware of like credit scores, all that, and the sooner you know about it, the better.